trotzdem nicht als krank betitelt werden.
Ist aber krank schön. Und krank knuffig. Ja. Ich weiß, du liebst es, wenn ich dir das sage. Sicher musst du sterben.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower. You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Ja, mich an.
Thanks. What do you want from me? On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. Man, I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Shiro.
Ja, was denn? Du hörst ja nicht gut an.
Da brauchst dir keine Sorgen machen.
Das muss ich.
No hard feelings.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The teethling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Hm? Du hast geirrt, deswegen. Ja, hast du.
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. Can't take...
and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zephlor.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can. Of course. Everything we have. Anything we can give you, we will. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch.
Aha.
You're too honest
Aha.
to be a mercenary.
Ah.
Du solltest schon vorlesen, wenn du ein Buch hast.
Du liest vor, Hanni, wie nett von dir.
Wenn du mir den Bildschirm überträgst, dann sehe ich es auch richtig.
Warte. Bitteschön.
Dankeschön. So. Hat je ein Gott euer Blut verändert? Es ist grauenhaft, selbst für jene, die es wünschen. Doch wenige Tieflinge wünschten, dass Asmodeus ihre Körper fordert. Man ließ ihnen nur keine Wahl. Nichts, das wir vor diesem Zug des Erzteufels beliebt gewesen wäre. Unser Volk muss sich schon immer gegen den Namen Teufelsbrut zur Wehr setzen, als würde ein einziger Tropfen höllischen Ichors einen unweigerlichen verderben. Höchst amüsant, wo so viele andere doch bereitwillig ihre Seelen an Dämonen verkauften, ohne dass ihre Kultur als Ganzes dafür verdammt wird. Kann ich lesen. Aber wie sollen wir uns rehabilitieren, wenn das Verbrechen nicht unseres war? Ich würde ja jedem Hexenmeister, der an Asmodeus verfluchten Ritual beteiligt war, eine Klinge ins Herz rammen. Aber persönliche Rache kann den Willen eines Gottes nicht ungeschehen machen. Schon gar nicht den des Herrn der Lügen. Wenn einer jeder für einen Dieb und Ketzer hält, ist es verlockend, einer zu werden. Mich hält nur eines davon ab. Das Wissen, dass es Asmodeus größter Wunsch ist, dass wir alle in Ungnade fallen.
Hm. Arme Hani Hang an sein Unglück gefallen.
closed now.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Auf zum Goblin-Lager!
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin. Hells, I didn't mean it that way. Halsin's important, but you're the first bit of good faith we've had since he left. Keep your wits about you. Things are tense with the druids here.
Not everyone subscribes to what it...
Schade, ich wollte nur mal kurz ein Box-Opening machen bei so einem Grab.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Ich verschwende die ganzen Leichen und liegen lassen den ganzen Gold.
So, Gith, these tracks. Squat, bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
Ja, schade. Geht nicht kaputt.
I told them to run, the idiots! You better turn north here, or you'll end up like them.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
Du, ich komm gleich wieder.
Okay. Stirb nicht.
Bevor du fragst. Nein, ich mach mir jetzt einen Tee.
Okay, das ist erlaubt.
Yay. Bis gleich. Und nicht jeden umbringen, den du siehst.
Oh.
Nur die Gegner. Es wird übrigens nicht jemand als Gegner gehandelt, mit dem du nur redest.
Contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons. Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part. Dunno what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic buried in the arse end of nowhere. And from a wizard, too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. Yeah, and I'd do the same again. It weren't my responsibility. If you want to play the hero, go ask the goblins nicely. And maybe they'll give you whatever's left of him. Come on. We're wasting time.
Wir müssen die Druiden retten und töten. Oh, Stufe.
Let's get going.
Oh, so Tierenfrieden, geil. Ja, ehrlich. Ja, natürlich den Berserker. Alter. Die Ziel bekommen. Okay. Unsere Klerikerin. Beim Magier. Glaube ich, lange Schritte. Ich hab vertrauten finden. Irgendwann so Kampfmeister. Glaube ich nur aus alle nicht.
Do you think your kin...
Well, well, boys. Looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. Wait. A drow? In the sun? Stand down! This one's got a touch of the absolute about him. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance. Please, your greatness. Was an honest mistake is all. You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Gehen wir uns den anderen, reißen die Augen aus. Würde ich mal sagen. Augen ausreißen. Hier. Hinter sich. Oh, bist du bitch.
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusta will affix the Zaithisk, the
Weapon
purifier,
blueprints.
to our heads.
A master blacksmith's work.
Its magic will quell the parasite
Too
in an
refined
instant.
here. Just quick ideas sketched out.
Muss ich irgendwie hoch?
It intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by Malar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
Okay, dann will ich reden.
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. I will only be welcomed once I obtain a Mind Flayer's head.
Man kann. Ja. Zum Lager. Ja, zum Lager. Ein langer dann diesen Heim. Ich bin damit angekommen.
Yes. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Sie was zu sagen.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathis purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Okay, scheinbar drückt es ich drück mal kurz auf, wenn es ist, wenn ich jetzt anschalte. Übernommen.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore.
Intro ist leer. Hier muss man.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on.
Ui, ja. Ist irgendwann jetzt so?
Something?
Der sagt nichts, was soll sie sagen?
Speak.
Oh, Bubis. Geht nichts zu sagen. Hat unser Magier was zu sagen? Mal gucken. Hey, du.
You're not versed in magic, are you? No matter to worry the unlettered over. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. It feels so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear. Ah, of course. I shall be gentle as a babe. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Fuck. Mann, das ist ja schon eine 5 und nicht. Danke.
Hmm? Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Good morning. How do you feel? It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no, I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire among us? So be it. But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
Oh, and a quick word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. Fine. What's on your mind? If you're sure.
Dieser Deckel zu. Ich würde Magie was sagen, deswegen.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Huh.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Oh, perfekt.
For a split second, you see a swirl of untamed magic. Then his defenses drop like a portcullis.
Out! That was uncalled for. Nothing. What you saw was merely mental disorientation brought about by your intrusion. Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
Was habe ich verpasst?
Wir haben einen Vampir gefunden.
Was hast du gefunden?
We all
Ein
have our
Vampir.
burdens, one way or the other.
Okay, ich habe mich doch nicht verhört.
Hier, der Vampir.
Well, hello.
Und
What can I
Vampir
do
das.
for you? It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And
Ja, aber wer
true
würde schon sein
vampire.
Gefolge aufgeben?
Ja.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Ist dann jetzt ein Wald ein Vampir?
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Nein! Vielleicht später.
Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that.
Willst du ihn nicht mitnehmen?
Okay, hast recht, wir nehmen lassen die eure Links
Need
zurück.
something? Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel. Well, in that case.
Ah, das finde ich ganz cool.
Watch your back.
Guck mal auf die. Weißt du? Arkaner Betrüger, Assassine. Er wird ein Assassine für uns. Wir brauchen Meuchelmörder für den Notfall. Wenn er die Irre dann links abstechen muss.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is
man
not the
Guck mal,
easiest
du
of
kannst
questions for
jederzeit
me to
auswechseln,
answer.
wer mit dir mitreist, oder wie?
You
Yeah.
mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Sie sind aufgetaucht neben mir.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps.
Also die Stimmen sind echt
The
geil bis
mouse
jetzt.
smiled
Ja.
Aber ich habe teilweise
brightly.
schon 5-mal
It
den Text
outfoxed the
durchgelesen.
cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Ich glaube, das ist ein Bade.
Er hört sich ein bisschen so an, ne?
Ja, das wirkt sehr auf mich wie Bade, deswegen von der Art her. Das kann man machen.
Rede ich mit der Katze oder mit der Maus? Also Antworten gibt's ja auf coole. Ich frage mich, ob sie den nach
The
Charakter auch
fox, rather.
ändern.
Hiding, in a
Der muss
word.
schon.
A silent observer, about to
Es
break
wüsste
the
sich ja
silence.
jemand eigene Option, wenn man solche
Of
Drows
course.
gibt, so Optionen für Drows.
What I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more
Also ich glaube, die sind
Let's
mal
go.
Deswegen, also.
refinement.
Aber es könnte halt auch sein, dass es
This
manche Dinge gibt, die
quaint
sich sehr
little
ähneln oder
scene
gleich sind.
Is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Oh. Flashbang.
Zum Glück war es nicht dunkel.
There.
Die
Middle
Tafelrunde.
of somewhere. The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Call it a ninth sense.
Aha.
Eher weniger am Bade.
What's better
Ein
than a
Teufelbade.
devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably.
Aber irgendwie mag
But
ich seine
a
Art.
savior? That's for certain. Come now, why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Was will er dafür?
Das ist die Frage.
Ich bin zum ersten Mal für 3 oder 4.
Ich würde mal 3 sagen.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll
Also
come
hauptsächlich will ich
knocking
wissen,
on
was er
my
im
door.
Gegensatz dazu will.
Das ist die Frage.
Aber das hat er immer noch nicht gesagt, weil ich meine, der macht ja nicht einen Pakt mit dir und will nichts dafür.
Ja.
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Oh, er ist weg. Ich meine das lang. Oder? Oh doch, wir sind da. Die Brücke ist kaputt. Ups.
Sure. In silence.
Okay, gerade den Gnome.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
Was ist denn los, das nervt?
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick of the light.
I'll take you as I find you. Now let the matter rest. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Hey, damn. Ding dran? Oh ja.
This fight could have been avoided, but now you've made it inevitable.
Oh.
Ja, aber dann ist es genug.
Excellent.
You worms will face your sorry carcass when I'm done with ya!
Kann ich auch nicht. Ernsthaft, ist der Fischlag? Oh. Ey.
Ich habe jetzt erst bemerkt, wo der Gnom dranhängt. Ich habe die ganze Zeit nicht auf die Flügel hingeschaut und ich glaube, jedes Mal, wenn er unten war, habe ich gar nicht hingeschaut, weil ich hatte ihn bei Essen. Oh Mann. Eigentlich wollte ich nachher auch noch streamen. Ich glaube, ich sollte pennen gehen dann.
Klingt besser. Weg, wie blöd. Danke. Oh fuck. Ja gut, das wird früher. Spielladen? Ja, wir spielen mal. Okay. Versuch nicht nur um anders zu retten. Sind jetzt weggekommen, jetzt habe ich angewendet habe, scheiße.
Du schaffst das.
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Oh, da war die dabei.
Time.
Naja.
Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough. Should lack it
Okay. Wieder raus.
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. Weave is served best with a dash of elegance. Prowess in battle is remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
Jack, a technique known to few outside Clear. Shall I teach you?
Das hat irgendwie aushalten, mal gucken.
I prefer abjuration over acrobatics.
Ja.
What's going on back there? Go check it out!
Ich hoffe, das Spiel lässt ihn jetzt nicht auf dem Kopf stehen.
What if this crash doesn't work out, Lae'zel? What if your kin fail you?
If I can reach the crash, my kin.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed.
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick of the light. I do. Let's just move along.
Looking to have your guts spilled, are you? Kill him!
No time to waste.
Ich krieg so viel Schlag.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Irgendwie, was ist gerade mit den Fehlschlägen?
Schwierig moppen. Danke.
Blood comes easy these days. On my way. That should work.
Wie war ich kann treffen an ihr? Natürlich! Fuck you! Du mich doch verarschen! Okay, kein gesegnet, gut.
Let me recite their demise. Still on my feet. These boots have seen everything.
Ey, nicht schon am Boden. Ey!
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Ich bin blöd. Ich verklick mich immer. Ich wollte R1 statt reindrücken. Nochmal Spiel haben? Dieser Knumm muss für Hanni gerettet werden. Kostet es, was es wolle. 19 bis 18 Uhr hier versuchen, den Knumm zu retten.
Good morning. It'll pass. A bite from there. Oh no. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. I'm just...
A vamp? Given...
Oh, and a quick word of warning, Astarion.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in this...
Fine. Unless of...
Shall we go?
So, du kommst mit.
I would, but you have so many friends already. Excellent. Well, hello.
So, Versuch Nummer 3, den Knumm zu retten.
Let's move.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged... Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged...
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick... let's just move a...
Dann speichere ich das jetzt mal. So, dann gehen wir das ausschalten. Oh fuck!
Wie ist es jetzt verschnellert?
What the? Oh, Birdie just flew away!
Okay.
Wie zum Teufel hast du das jetzt
Es
verschnellert?
gibt zwei, den rechten und den linken. Rest den Knumm abgeschlossen, die ist ja gerettet.
Oh Gott.
Er ist gerettet, okay?
Ja, er ist gerettet, aber zu welchem Preis?
Zum Preis, dass er weggeflogen ist.
Swords meet sorcery. Time to push my luck again. One day I'll catch a break.
Und dir geht's bestimmt gut, Hanni, keine Angst.
Ich hoffe, er ist in einem See gelandet.
So schön.
Oder Assassin's Creed-Style in einem Heuhaufen.
Ja. So schön, dass er auf einmal richtig Gas gibt, das Ding aus der wegfliegt.
Da hatten wir, oder hattest du eigentlich richtig Glück, dass du erst den anderen gedrückt hast vorhin, weil so konnte man beides einmal sehen.
Ja. Das eine bremst nach der andere gibt es ordentlich Gas. Gott, nee. Okay, du Victor.
Creator, destroyer. Pawn to cleric 4. Can't even catch my breath. Fast. Must heal.
Heading there.
Ich glaube, ich muss eigentlich durch die Wand dann wieder durchklettern und dann raus. Deswegen. Das ist ein Fehler. Ja, aber ich will den noch echt fliegen lassen. Deswegen Gnome. Ich hab die Strategie. Das wird's diesmal. Der Traum, ja. Wir lassen den noch wegfliegen und klettern hinten raus und rennen weg. Ich find's einfach so schön, dass man den wegfliegen lassen.
Ja, und anscheinend hat's dir geholfen.
Ja. Gehen wir noch hinten? Ui!
What the? On it.
How
Nein.
can I help? Let's see.
There.
We all have our burdens.
Ich wollte abbauen.
Let's move.
Mann, ich muss wieder laden. Okay, ich muss normal ran, dann kann ich jetzt rausklettern, weil die Charaktere mich sonst den Weg versperren. Ey, der Plan war so gut. Wer hat ihm wehgeschafft? Das ist miese Abbau. Oh. Okay, hier sind die auch scheiße.
Du müsstest eigentlich sofort raus wahrscheinlich.
Das kriegen wir raus, das schaffen wir. Das ist ein Quatschspieltrick. Okay, nee, man kommt nicht weg. Uns kämpfen. Oder? Okay. Nee.
At the ready.
Aua. Aua.
Have to keep going. Take your
Die Gegner wir machen sind drin. Ich will da hoch. Was ich mir ehrlich so krieg. Ey, Mann, hab ihn zu töten!
I need healing.
Das sieht nicht gut aus, wieder. Ja, glaube ich. Lass den Sturm erstmal Gnom sein. Ich glaube, das ist eine bessere Idee gerade. Ich komme gegen die Goblins nicht an.
Ja, dann später.
Jo. Tu den Gnom später wegbefördern. Mit dem Expresszug.
Oh Mann.
Allerdings bin ich schon sehr weit davon ist. Ja, jetzt will ich nur so einen Weg da.
You were warned to stay away. Now you'll have to face the consequences.
Okay, vielleicht daran ging jetzt auch nicht, weil die Charaktere drüben noch standen. Scheiße. Mann, warum standen die noch drüben fighten? Okay, jetzt kommen sie mit. Speichere ich nochmal.
What have we got here? Oh, stop this thing!
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you or attack.
What do you want? Oh, I mean, what do you need? You are blessed, ain't ya?
Ja.
A true soul?
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Wenn das schief geht, schrei ich. Okay, gut.
Das wäre jetzt echt peinlich gewesen, wenn das schief gegangen wäre.
Ja.
Wenn wir echt nur 2 brauchen.
You're a true soul.
Something stirs
Deswegen.
deep within you, hungry and alert.
Ich hätte nur eine Eins dürfen können. Was ist für gescheites Wesen?
We'll be on our way, sir. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
Soll ich sie fragen? Oder ihnen erlauben? Okay.
Ask the pipsqueak on the spinny tower. We're out of here.
All right then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yeah.
So the tadpole allows us to influence...
Don't get too excited. Influence comes at a cost. And until we know what that cost is, the only reasonable approach is a cautious one.
You have the ability to manipulate people, make them bend to your every whim, and you'd be cautious about it? That's no fun.
We'll never know unless we take the risk. A calculated risk, mind.
Jetzt ist die Frage, ob wir das jetzt wegballern, den Turm, oder ob wir den anhalten lassen.
Halt den bitte an! Du hast gerade Angst, dass du den falschen Knopf erwischt, oder? Warum so schnell das du? Zero!
Ich wollte es doch mal sehen, okay? Plötzlich geht's halt wieder hierher, kann man nichts nur wegballern, also. Das ist lustig. Jetzt kann ich hier.
Aber Gnom!
Nicht auf, und dann brauche ich hier hin, so den Knopf wegjagen.
Cut me loose! Free me and find out! Bag of Chimera. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Compensation? Was that all? Well, I expected worse from the likes of you. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found.
Huh.
But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
We have met again. Okay. Wir haben so gerettet, Janni wollte.
Danke.
Das ist kurz nach der Jagen. Vielleicht wieder nicht wahr. Dass irgendeine Scheiße jetzt passiert, deswegen. Der Weg sieht tüchtig aus.
Oh, a game for surface children.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Dan?
Sure. In silence.
Goblins ahead.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
Shove over, Claw! Drow coming through.
A great taut drum sits before you. One strike would likely ring for miles, alerting goblin reinforcements.
Fuck! Nochmal. Oh Gott.
From the far distance, you hear a blast of goblin voices.
Careful, your lordness. That drum's for calling back up. I'll calm them down, seeing as it was a lovely rhythm. But, don't do it again.
You hit the alarm, didn't you? Who we after?
No alarm, just a bit of music. Scram!
Du liegst mich ein Traum, muss ich sagen. Das kann ich einfach durchlaufen, ohne zu kämpfen. Weiß nicht, warum lässt sich echt mit den Kameraden durch?
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
Nein.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
Das ist ein geiler Artefakt.
Power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
I don't know what that toy of hers is, but I'm glad it's on our side.
Dieses Klemmböcken scheint wichtig zu sein. Passt drauf auf.
Trust me, I will. Let's keep going.
Ich habe echt wirklich... Wisst ihr, die sagen, ich bin ein Heiliger. Aber was mit dem Rest der Gruppe? Wisst ihr? Also, das finde ich ein bisschen komisch.
Ja, aber du bist der Anführer, ne?
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Da ist ein Baldur.
Great glory! Come, fill the front row. Hmm? Be you beguiling?
Having a drink. It's all the sweeter when it's free, innit? That's some fancy elf brew, is it? Never know, might have it. We lifted all sorts from that inn before we burned it.
Goblins and trust. Mountains great mortals all get with fragulous crown and with scepter abraid. Draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made.
Ja, glaube ich auch.
The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true.
Runter von der Bühne.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin! Draw Ragslin! I am... Draw Ragslin! Tumptuous! Draw Ragslin!
You broke him!
Wait! Draw Ragslin! We pay... We...
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now, look what you've done.
Run!
Of course, ma'am.
My name's Gribbo, idiot!
Right, yes. Not fool me.
Who took the ink free? It was for sale!
Out of my way!
Ich will euch reden. Hallo, lauf nicht weg.
We have to find Halsin before it's too late. I doubt these goblins care much for their prisoners' welfare.
Statue of Seluna.
Let's
This ruin must have been dedicated to her.
Bloody racket! Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent 'em.
Aye, maybe we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. No. It cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time. And by that, I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. Far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Okay, gut, Glück gehabt.
course. I would hate for you to think me impatient or ungrateful. I shall persevere. For now.
Maybe we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Wir gehen mal kurz raus. Wir gehen jetzt zum Bade. Die Animation ist draußen scheinbar.
Sorry, sir. Meat ain't ready yet. Dwarves taking age to roast. Prefer human meat myself. Juicier. One of his mates was a tasty-looking long pig, but he ain't ready for the spit yet.
Ich will der Kameraden essen.
Inside for questioning.
Die brauche ich noch.
Druids are all beardy and woodsy, ain't they? This lot were a scabby gang of two and a big old war bear with them, no? Took 5 of our meanest lashes to chain it up. We'll beat the fight out of it and make it one of our own. Thanks, sir. He'll probably spill his guts as soon as he claps eyes on ya. He's inside. Keep to the right and follow the screams.
Ich will nicht wissen, wie schwer diese Mission hier ist, wenn du kein Crow bist. Aber hier war eine Mission draußen.
Greetings, your most excellent drowners. What do you think of these breeches? Could be a new uniform.
Schnuckelig trifft es sich ganz grauenhaft vielleicht, Alter.
Proper stylish, ain't they? Nicked them off this dwarf we're cooking. Dunno. Was already stripped down to his breeches when I got my hands on him. Had a couple of coins in the pockets and some daft poem. But that's all. Of course. I'm thinking of selling it. Reckon it's worth anything, boss?
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Right you are, boss. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, Gesicht. Mal gucken.
When you nick it out of their cold dead eye.
Ein Sohn der Selüne fiel hier in die Finsternis, und die versiegelten sein Grab in ihren heiligen Glühen. Möge der Vollmond die Sterne nie mehr berühren, möge die Finsternis niemals die Schwelle der Mondwelt erobern. Unordentliche Randnotiz: Treppe runter, Tempel gefunden. Treppe unter Tempel gefunden, die Monde drehen sich wohl, aber in welche Richtung? Eine Reihe von Sternen und Mondphasen darunter gezeichnet. Hm.
voice just now?
That's the drink talking. Absolute wouldn't speak to a worm like you. Gotta be chosen to hear her, like the boss and priestess.
That's nothing. This is gonna be my
Der Helm tut sich aus. Hey, ich will noch was hier. Was machen, bitte schön.
Humans ain't good for much.
Goblins aren't known for their cleanliness, but by mistress, that is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Ja, dieses Amulett.
Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Dieser Helm sieht so bescheuert aus.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Also ist allgemein nicht draußen, ich muss nach dem Kerl suchen. Wir fragen ein paar Leute doch.
Excuse me, sir. Gotta concentrate on the...
Get any joy out of the poem? Load of nonsense, innit?
And I run up to the guy and
More Selûnite markings.
healing.
No worshippers left there.
Geht hier ab.
Get! Oh, sorry. I didn't know I was talking to.
Kopf ab! Mit dir.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Drow.
Excuse me. If you have a drow inside, planning and such. I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's great. Then this other guy twirls his fingers and some light comes out. And the dwarf just stops.
I ain't paid to talk. Keep walking.
Okay.
Welcome, your greatness. I've got some good stuff if you're looking to buy.
Ich kann jetzt Großstadt benutzen, sehe ich gerade. Ja, mit. Oder Hammer.
Been a pleasure, your great.
Keep that bird away from the merchandise. And boy, give the wolves some booze. Love it.
Ready to get a game going. Just need a contender. You club for cowards.
Well, now, you look like a tough un, but have you got smarts, skills, guts?
Alter, sind mehr? Okay. Ich gucke mal rein zurecht. Habt ihr ein Argument, sonst spuckt's aus?
And you're gonna need it, mate. This ain't your standard dungeon dive, right? This is chicken chasing.
Was? Was?
Okay.
What?
Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts.
What?
That ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Sound easy? It ain't. Better contenders than you have been bested by the bird.
Geklickt lustig, ich bin dabei.
Fun? Show a bit of respect, mate. This is serious business. Besides, we gotta agree stakes before we begin, don't we? We got the coin. We got the challenger. Now we just need the crowd, eh? We're starting a new game! Move your eyes!
Careful now! That's our last chicken!
Yeah, don't hurt the little fucker.
What are you waiting for? Shimmy on the starting mark and let's chase that chicken! Get it back on the field!
That's more like it.
Chase that chicken! Get it back on the field!
Will tun, geh davor. Nein, du bist... Jawohl!
That's the game done. Come here.
Ich bin gut.
Well, looky here. Seems like you know your way around the course. Pardon? You're what? Think you misunderstood, mate.
Was?
Ain't no winnings, 'cause only a goblin can win chicken chase.
Ey, das ist so
Says
fair.
so in the rules.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Soll ich Barbar einschüchtern oder Drow machen?
Oh.
The Underdark? I've had littermates disappear down there. Here, your coin. We're only a joke. Rules. A joke is all. No offense meant.
You hungry? This ale tastes like hobgoblin spit.
Das
Who's
ist
been
fast...
puking in the
Gott!
barrel?
Alter!
What's holding up the game? Chicken ain't dead, is it?
Regt dein Minister, sagst du was?
Bloody arm is killing me. Here's to the best sedative there is. Booze.
Sagst du was?
Hey, hey! You ain't rounding me up for no raid. No way. I'm drinking. Sorry, your lordship. Didn't mean nothing by it. I'm here to serve.
Komm besser. Tagebuch.
Tastes even better when you nick it out of their cold dead hands.
That's right. Keep drinking. You lot spend your booze up.
Oh, that's good ale. Nice and chewy.
Rest along, Will. Oi! Look up you keep free! It wines for sale!
Okay, geh auch mal rein. Ich glaube, draußen ist jetzt nichts mehr so richtig. Jungs? Oh.
No one's stopped me yet. No one back home will ever believe this.
I'm bloody starving.
I'm ready.
They finished cooking that dwarf yet?
Still alive. So that's progress.
Sagst du was?
No go inside. Inside. Boring.
Okay.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
You one of those moonrise types, then? Your kind usually don't deal with Boss Ragslin and Priestess Gut. Guessing you're after Minfara. Could be her blood by the looks of you. Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear. Bloody racket.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Seluna's a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. Until someone raised it. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place. Only that you're overthinking a simple deduction I make.
Okay. Auch halt 8 Stunden.
Wow.
Is your hearing failing you? Or your wits, perhaps?
Okay, wir machen. Wir rasten mal kurz im Lager.
Pay him a visit in return.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok! Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Mal gucken, was ihr Gedanken sagen.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlakith.
I will not let the Geich take me. I will earn Vlakith's honor. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Was geht jetzt ab?
Ich liebe es, wie die dort liegen, ne? Schon aus, als ob sie am Kreuz hängen würden oder so.
Was sagt der Geist jemand?
I came just in time. You are transforming.
Das ist die Yukiko. Knurre-Stimme. Ich hab schon mal gehört.
Yes, you have. I saved you before.
Du hast mich gerissen beim Fall.
And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Okay. Als Yukiko ist, ergreife ich die Hand. Dann kriege ich Ärger mit Yukiko.
Stimmt.
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Aber Totenkopf sogar.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. better. I promise.
Viel verzehren. Du kannst jetzt das ionische Potenzial von Lithium-Parasiten absorbieren und dann verschiedene Kraftsäulen verzehre den ersten mit Level-5-Parasiten in deinem Inventar. 45 Schwert, ob sofort mit Parasiten zum Beispiel das Schwert, das mit Parasiten in der Welt. Leichen. Nicht bei den...
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Wo ist der Parasit? Bin ich grad blöd?
Make haste. I would have words with you.
Bin ich halt echt blöd. Bist du das? Die Gedankenschöne Parasit-Exemplar.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Was sagst du? Öffnen oder schließen?
Ach, öffnen.
Öffnen.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to
Irgendwie
be.
cool, wenn die Begleiter
Pure potential.
Mhm.
Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Hier wird. Aber haben die ja gar nicht. Eigentlich bin ich ein Rede. Was sagst du dazu?
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself. You could say that. And yes, I still have it. I suppose, if we're going to keep helping each other, I might as well tell you. I was part of a group sent to retrieve it. Bring it to Baldur's Gate for our goddess. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. It's my mission to deliver the artifact to her secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress. Goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
Köpfengröße vielleicht?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No, I can't. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship her know this. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
Dumme Scheiße.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed. On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Scheiße! Hey, rollen. Bitte? Nein.
I see it as more a case of wisely avoiding a potential threat. My mind is set. May the darkness protect you.
Okay, ich habe Ihre Dialog ausgeschöpft. Was sagst du hier?
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet?
Die zweite Option. Wo ist das weh?
Bedürfnis, so ein Schädel aufzu... Ah, schon gut. Nein.
Wonderful. Advantages are a more precious commodity than I'd have hoped, given the nature of our predicament. I commend you on your willingness to take such a risk. Now, let's hope your new illithid fuel prowess tipped the balance suitably in our favor. Was there another matter you wish to discuss? Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Okay, will die Kinder geben. Mr. Vampir ist als nächstes dran. Mr. Vampir.
Well, no tentacles yet. I suppose we can consider that a success.
Okay, der sagt nichts dazu. Schade. Das wird unsere Freundin hier unten jetzt noch dazu.
Kincha, no good will come of devouring a gate worm, no matter what you might think.
Yukiko ist mir befohlen, okay? Ich hatte keine Wahl.
Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
Na, versuch. Scheiße!
And when the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
Okay. Und verlassen. Vampir bereden.
So, you've indulged. Just helped yourself to a little more power, I see. And there isn't a tentacle to be seen. Not a bad deal.
Bist du im Camp? Der liegt einfach hier draußen.
My only complaint is that you didn't want to share. I wouldn't mind indulging myself. That's how it is. Pity. Not that I don't understand. I'd probably keep them for myself too. But do consider sharing next time. Because if you continue to get between me and what I want, I will have to find a way through you. Just something to think about.
Aha. Ruinen, rechte Wohnung. Öffne die Tür. Okay. Ja, wir retten Volo zuerst mit den Baden.
That's because she
Smells like burnt flesh in
me.
here.
You're not worthy yet.
Okay.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arms so I can mark your flesh. Lets the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it, only us that follow the Absolute.
Charged with magic? Perhaps that explains the ease with which these goblins submit to true souls.
You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Okay, hier, mach ruhig.
Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She, too, carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess, receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there. Digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. A creature? There's definitely something rotten in there. Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything like this before. Hey? Ain't nothing wrong with me. You're the one who's sick in the head. No need to panic, though. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess!
Infected like
we
us.
want the mark.
Why do they think they're talking to a
Ain't we
god?
good enough for the Absolute?
Perhaps that's how we would have ended up had our Nautiloid not been attacked.
Wir folgen ja mal. Ne, ich bin nicht letzt.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
Okay, mal
Don't want a
gucken.
crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave. Ready to clear your head? Don't want a crowd of... Ready to clear your head? Don't want to cry.
My faith protects me.
All right. What now?
Ready to clear your head? Smart.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
It's all slippery in there. What are you hiding?
An image of the Mind Flayer reaches out to her from your memories.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain. No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah? Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though. It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple. Time's the one thing you don't have. We gotta get this thing out now. I guess we're doing it. This could have gone easy for you. Not now, though.
Jetzt nicht geil, das ja. Ich muss gleich neu laden.
That won't work.
Wie lange streamst du jetzt eigentlich schon?
Knapp 2 Stunden 40.
Doch schon eine kleine Weile.
Ja. Ich denke, wir machen es vielleicht noch bis und dann können wir gucken, ob wir mit den anderen was noch machen, wenn du willst.
Ja, klar.
Okay, merke nicht mit der Priesterin reden. Sie macht nur Böses. Das will die ganze Zeit wieder durchgehen.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones? Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole. Use its power. It seems like we can't escape this mess. In the waking world or otherwise. You could say that. And yes, I still have it. Because it's important to my goddess. I worship Shah. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. All right. I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer. But Shah pain. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked. There's often suffering. Death, even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. You're wiser than me. You've had maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, the wound on my hand. It never quite heals. I cannot say. Not. I'd like to hope there's more. It's less difficult than you might imagine. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than... You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me... She's my mother. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. It's a deal. No, I mean... Shah's secrets I have had if I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill... Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly.
Dann sagen wir nichts Besonderes dazu und können wir gehen. Halt, wir wollen den Kerl retten.
Sorry, Master. Didn't...
Don't go bothering my pigeon. It's mine. Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
don't mind. Keeps him safe from me mates. Raids make him rabid.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Yeah, of course. I didn't realise who you was.
A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved.
Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Geil, wir haben einen Baden.
Hört euch.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. Volothemp Gedda, realm-renowned author, and tastemaker at your service. Once I've written you into one of my books, there won't be a tavern in Faerûn you can enter without receiving a hero's welcome. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Why, by design, my friend. How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them? I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley. An invisibility potion, my friend. A bit less refined than your mendacious methods, but by God, it'll do the trick. Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
Wisst er will mit den Leuten zusammenleben, er ist gefangen genommen worden. Mhm. Jetzt, wo wir nur geredet haben, können wir sagen, können wir Schluss machen. Erstmal. Wie gesagt, wir sind gut weit gekommen, war lustig. Und wir machen dann nächste Woche vielleicht weiter, würde ich sagen. Was sagst du, Yukiko?
Ja, wir schauen einfach mal, wie es klappt.
Ja. Dann danke fürs Zuschauen, danke fürs Dabeisein, Yukiko.
Gern.
Und auf Wiedersehen. Tschüssi.
Moin, moin.